Welcome back to LearnWire, and this video I'm excited to bring to you because we will be doing an Outranking version 7 review. Now, Outranking did get its start on AppSumo back in 2021, probably about 6 months ago, and it did really well there. And a lot of these tools, you wonder how well they're doing after they're done with their initial lifetime deal launch on sites like AppSumo, right? Well, Outranking is going to be one of those sites that's going to be around a long time. They have a really big community, and they've continued to grow their tool, their software, develop it and make changes when necessary, and just completely continue to optimize their software. So we're going to go in, we're going to write some content real quick. I'll try to show you all the features that I can inside here. Don't want this to be as too long of a video. I will try to just show you the nuts and bolts of the software, and what you're most interested in is how fast we can create content, how good the quality of the content is, and then if there's time left, I'll show you other features of Outranking version 7. One of the biggest things that Outranking shines and beats the competitors on is that they're figuring out how to create really high quality researched AI content, get you a skeleton of your article very quickly. And so I'm going to show you that, and I'm excited to show you that. So before I do that, let's jump in and show you the Facebook community is very active. They have 3,200 members. So tell me that that is not a software that is very much alive and active, right? And you can see right here, Natalie is one of the founders of the company. And they're posting stuff 4 hours ago in here, getting people replying. They have weekly webinars. They have at least 2 weekly webinars. This is happening today, February 3rd. This is happening today. Join us Thursday, February 3rd. And they're going to have Lindsay Halsey, a co-founder at Pathfinder SEO. And Pankill is the CEO at Outranking, and he does a lot of the tutorials and videos. And so they have a CEO, the front leader of the software that's actually out, very active in the community, very involved with the software development and the direction that it's going. And then also he's able to actually explain everything that's going on in the software to you, which is really, really good to hear it from the top, right? To hear it from the top, what's actually happening. And they get back and they answer. And then they have good support as well. I've tested out their support. They have a full-time support staff that answers your questions very quickly. So I'll just go over pricing real fast with you. Now they do have competitive pricing. I see this and I kind of look at maybe like Jarvis starting at $29 a month, something like that. Now it'll allow you to optimize 10 documents. And they're giving you 150,000 characters. And I think that they do characters because probably on the development side, everything is measured by characters. And so, but they have annual plans, monthly plans starting at as low as $29. Okay. Now here is what separates this before I jump in. Here is what's really cool that they're doing, Outranking is doing, that's different than any other company similar to this that I've seen so far, is that they're only going to charge you for what you need. They're only going to charge you upfront for the content that you need. For example, right here for $89, you'll get 1 million characters. So here's the character counter. Okay, so here's 1 million characters. You're going to get between 150 and 200,000 words, right? So more than enough for you to write plenty of content. 150,000 to 200,000 words is what that means. And guess what? So here's the difference. If you pay $89 and you get this 1 million package, and this is because they have their own AI writer inside of here. If you are really heavy one month and you need to write 30 articles, right? You may use, maybe 100,000 words or something. Now, and then the next month you get busy on another project in your business and you don't need to use the tool. Well, guess what? You're not going to get charged $89 every single month or $100 every single month like a lot of tools where you're forced to use everything and nothing carries over and you're just paying a monthly membership. So this is actually right here, this $89 is actually is a one-time payment. And then when you run out of characters, then you just pay again. You pay for what you need and what you use. You can also do document add-ons. So the difference between, like, this is the AI writing package right here, and this is the document package right here. Okay. You can add users as well. And they do have a monthly plan that. Okay, so you can see all these documents that I have actually written in here. I'm going to go ahead and there's all kinds of different things that we can do. We can do SERP analysis, we can do questions, we can do quick wins. You can actually put in your website here. It'll pull up all your articles and it'll actually tell you. So if we have time, we'll go over all the tools. But for now, I just really want to get a document going. So I'm going to click on New Document, and they have different templates to choose from: SEO optimization, press release, a recipe post, e-com, a webinar page, YouTube. And then all this is just going to be way too much. Each one of these could probably be an entire video itself. But the most common is going to be the SEO blog. Okay. So I've already got a keyword that we're going to be going for. So it's going to be how to make money programming from home, right? That's actually becoming more and more popular, doing coding and programming from home. So I'm just going to title the document that, and then also that's the keyword that we're actually going to be going for. You can find related keywords there: English, United States. Now you have different languages you can actually choose right here. A lot of the common world languages. And then tags you can put in here as well. And you can actually assign this to different folders, which is pretty cool to keep with organization. So they built in a lot of new tools to make help you stay organized with your writing. I'm going to go ahead and just leave and just say create new document real quick. So before we do anything, it's going to go out there right now. It's analyzing the top search engine results right now. It's going to go out and do a ton of research on the internet. It's going to tell us all the different topics for that particular keyword we're going for. It's going to tell us all the different topics, all the questions people are asking, all the H2, H3, H4 tags, all kinds of good stuff. That we can add and build an outline very quickly with this software. And then when it comes out, it'll spit out, and then you have a SEO score over here. You're always going to know where your score is over here on the right-hand side, and it's very minimized over there, which is really nice. We'll leave the canvas very wide open. And we will just give it a second, and we'll be back when this is done running. Okay, we are back, and that took about 60 seconds or so. All right, so it's going to tell you what I have 1 million credits right now as well, 1 million characters, and it's saying I have 982,000 limit left right there. So that's really cool. It's going to always tell you that. So we have our selected keyword up here, and then it's just going to take you through these steps. You can see the page is pretty blank right now. But what we're going to do is you can add more keywords right here. If you're in a keyword research tool, Ahrefs or SEMrush or something like that, and you have other keywords that you want to kind of include in this article, that's fine. It's already split up: money, make, programming, home. Maybe right here I'm just going to say programming from home. And I think I just want to add this just, it already has the selected keyword in there, so we don't really need to add that. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to say make money. So then now what you do is just click this generate titles. And now you're going to see how fast all this is, right? So we have titles over here. We can generate more titles by clicking that button. Let's go see what we have. We have how to make money programming from home, how to make money online, how to make money programming from home, a step-by-step guide. That might be really good. I like how they're using a colon right there. And this is smart because, wow, this is really cool. I was on a podcast yesterday learning about brackets versus parentheses versus hyphens and versus colons. And colons are actually what is preferred by Google to be used in titles. And look, Outranking's already on top of that, and they have their AI separating things by, like, the pipe bracket is removed from Google, and everything after it can be removed from Google more times than any other symbol in your title. So that's just kind of a quick tip for you guys. So the fact that they're using the colon right here is actually the best separator right now currently that gets removed the least amount in Google SERPs. So just FYI, that's super cool. Outranking is on top of it from an SEO. They're all about SEO. true SEO. So we've got this. I like that title. We can just keep with the exact title we're going for, which is cool too, because this one might be too long as well. We want to try to stay around 60 characters or less, but we're going to go with that one for now. And so we'll move back over here. So we have our title. All you have to do is just click on it right over here. And then what we'll do is generate, or down here, you'll see the next button is down here. We'll click the next button. So then now we're on generate meta description, and we don't really have to do anything inside of here other than just clicking the generate meta description button right here. So we'll click that. And then over here, you'll see that it's produced some meta descriptions for us. How to make money programming from home, create a business plan. So how to make money from programming from home, and then a step-by-step guide to how to make money programming from home. So I like this one, so we're going to go with that second one right there. Boom. And then all you do is just make sure you select it, and then the arrow will be, the check mark will be there, and you'll just push the next button. Boom. So AI draft guidance. Okay. So you're going to have this AI draft guidance. Now what they do is they have the AI draft. First draft helps you set the foundation of your content and is by no means a fully finished draft or a replacement for human writers. Instead, first draft helps you remove writer's block and helps you set the stage for better content. It is up to you to use this information, personalize it, and add value and write something valuable from your audience, right? So a good tip, right? Don't just take exactly what it shoots out and then go and publish that. Go and read through it, and if it's really good, you can keep it, absolutely. But if you can add more thoughts, your own thoughts to it, then that's good. And then take out what is maybe not true, or take out what you don't like in the content, right? So they're doing all the hard work for you. You just need to go in and spend a little bit of custom time in the document. So snippets are answer generated in a format that Google loves to display, features rich snippets. So they very much are aware of snippets being ranked more and more these days. And so it will actually intentionally go out, and you can choose if you want it to answer a question in a snippets type way. So that's what this is. The AI draft content generated using this option uses the most advanced AI to write this section. It does not use any SERP concepts and thus can sometimes lack facts. Select this option for more generic information, which needs a little fact checking, like how to lose weight fast. You could probably get away with using AI draft. Drink more water, exercise more, eat less. Very common, easy facts, easy, basically tips and facts that you don't need to fact check. Key points content generated using this option uses SERP ideas and search, thus are heavily fact-checked already. Use this option for more nuanced topics. So this is something new. Key points is insane. I haven't seen that in any other software. So we're going to go ahead and exit off that. And you can see all of the H2s, but we're going to come through here, and here we go. How to make money coding, what we'll cover in this article. Cool. So all you have to do is just click that, push it over here. We're building our outline. Is it easy to start making money as a developer? That one's great. Option 1, get a full-time developer job. I like start freelancing. Become an entrepreneur, teach others what you've learned. I want to make money as a programmer. Where should I start? Okay, maybe that one right there. And then you can see over here, so you'll have numbers over here. And these numbers represent if it's going to be snippets, AI draft, or key points. And if I wanted to change this to something or take one off, all I have to do is just push the button and select it. These ones only have one. And so it's automatically going to choose what it thinks is going to be the best point. Obviously, these are key points. These are going to be a little bit more technical to answer, so they are on key points. And then you also are going to go for a snippet and a key point there. So really, really good stuff. Goes.com. If you want to do any kind of citing of your sources, you can also use where they're getting their information from as well. So let's see, maybe this one right here. Let's add that one over. Get a computer science degree and job remotely. Okay. Make a useful web application. Create a hit mobile app. These are all things you can do from home as a developer. Super cool. Sell your own program courses online. You can be a tutor. That's cool. Make a WordPress plugin. You can do that. Cryptocurrency just keeps going. Awesome. How to start learning to code. So we'll put that one in there. How to make money programming. How to not to give up while coding and looking for work. And we'll just end with some takeaways. And then that's a lot of content that it pulled. I mean, look at all this content. It just keeps going. But I think we have a good enough outline right here. And so what you're going to do is you can check mark this off. See, there's a button down here. You can check mark it off or check mark. And this is what you're going to want to, this is a version 7 feature that they just spent a lot of time on. It's an auto write first draft. Okay. So this auto write first draft, you want to read this to make sure you know what it's doing, but it is going to go out there and write this entire article for us. And then we can go in and just inspect it and proofread it. So we have auto write first draft. And then right now just push. So all we do is just create outlines. Boom. So you already have your H2s. They're all in bold and they are all indicated right here. You can see. Obviously, you're going to go and do some cleanup. You're going to, being a developer, that actually needs fixed right there. Lead 2. So having Grammarly built in, or having that in your browser is nice. You're going to obviously go and get rid of all these things that say answer. It's actually answering the question. It's easy to start learning coding, but it takes more time to become proficient. So that's cool that that's true, right? You can make money by, like, once you get into coding, you could make a mobile app and sell it and start making money, but it does take more time to get to the next level is what it's saying. So some of this stuff, is, you're going to probably remove some of these lines. It's not perfect. And this is actually, a little bit of a difficult topic. I would say, it's not just your make money online, how to lose weight, simple stuff. And so there's going to be some, because there's a lot of technical stuff in this. So you're going to definitely read through this, remove redundant sentences, remove anything that doesn't sound right. And then it moves on to the next sentence. I want to make money as a programmer. Where should I start? Let's see right here. So the best place to start is the learning some programming languages. There are a lot of free resources out there to help you learn how to code and how to build websites. Get into the mindset of wanting to make money as a program. Determine if you can make money with your chosen skill. Look for jobs and apply when ready. And so right here, you probably would want to add some more. You'd probably want to add more to this, right? Where on how to start, maybe give them a resource, right here, give them actually like a site and a resource, or maybe lead them to a course or something. How I started making money coding from home. And you can see right here, look, it answers every question, but finding someone to pay. So step 2, make sure your skills are in demand, but finding someone to pay you for helping them with your skills is a difficult thing. Create your portfolio. Step 4, get web hosting, and register a domain name. So to create a portfolio website, you need web hosting and a domain name. There are hundreds of providers to choose from, and Bluehost is one of my favorites. So right here, you're blogging, right? Go ahead and highlight this and make a link out of it. Put in your Bluehost affiliate link and push save, and it's done, right? And so you just keep going. So how many words did this actually, wow, making coding a habit. So you're just going to keep going through here. It's a ton of content. Okay. So be careful. One tip is be careful with over here with the H2s. I didn't even put as many as I could have, and we already have 2,500. You can see right here in the lower left-hand screen, part of the screen, 2,517 words were produced automatically by the software. And that is actually faster than I've seen any AI writing software do. And it is formatted, and, it's, you're remembered to go through this, and you want to do all your own proofreading of it. Now, there are other things. You can add more stuff, be a programming tutor, right? And you can actually come through here. You can add more already pre-populated AI generated content. You can add this to your document just by clicking this and pushing the plus button, add. You can also tell the AI to generate more by answering or generating more content over here, right there. But then you can also start typing right here. You can just say, making money can be a journey because, and then I'm going to push the blue button right for me. Making money as a programmer from home can be a journey because you will be working on projects that you like, and then it continues writing for you, right? So I'm going to go ahead and remove that sentence. Just want to show you that it does have a full AI writer built in right here that you can actually use to write inside of here. You can also use all the suggested stuff over here as well. And then right here, it's going to tell you that what your SEO score is. Now, I'm not sure, why we have a 90. That's really, really, really strong. It's really good, but we didn't really do anything to this. So it's just, because I've produced other articles out of here that end up in the 60s, maybe low 70s. I haven't produced an article like this with just the AI generator that actually produced a 90 score. So that's the first. So this is not normal in my experience, but a 90 is good, right? And then there's different things you can do. There's an AI wizard. I just can't show it all in one video. Over here on the left-hand side are different modules inside of the content, right? So what you would do is search engine optimization. If we click this button over here, watch what ends up happening. It's we can go topics, related keywords, or optimization. I'm going to click on the optimization, and now we pull up this optimization area, right? So the title is strength is high. Now I would say that is a good title. We're directly going for answering this question on Google. And then these are power words. A step-by-step guide is just something that helps get you clicks. And you could take that off and just go with the keyword, but these, adding something like this in, 2022 guide, right? That would be another good one to put right here. And then you can just update it every year. Description's good. H1, we're at medium. So featured snippets, we don't really have we might need to improve on featured snippets, outputs in this. It'll give you some instructions, how to construct good featured snippets, or people also ask, okay? Content depth, so all that's good. Links, we want to add links in here as well. So if you click on the arrow, it's going to tell you, but the average is 10. So we need to add a minimum of 10 links in here, 2 external links per every 500 words. So it gives you some really good tips right there, right? And then we can come down here, featured snippet, click down here, exact related keyword, H2, H3, and 300 characters. So it gives you targets at least 2 snippets. We have 0 snippets, so we'll need to figure out how to get some snippets on there. And we have no images. So if we click down here, it's going to tell us that we need at least 4 images for this article. So it tells you all the things you need to do to rank. We have a great start here, but these ones that are on low, right? So we have 3 sections that we really need to improve on. So that's super, super cool. The average score of what they're saying, or a score above 85 is considered good. Okay. So they're wanting you to shoot for an 85 or above. So we are optimized, but we can get even better by doing these couple things. You can click on related keywords, and then it pulls up a map, just like you're going to see in Phrase, just like you're going to see in Surfer. And you're going to have the volume, making coding, programming from home, 1000, code for money, get paid. You can add these and add sections inside here. So you can go for these keywords inside of your document. They have a heat map of some sort right here. You can add keywords. I'm not going to go through that stuff right now. They also have integration with SEMrush, so you can actually pull in your SEMrush API and use their keywords. They have their own keyword research, and that's what it defaults to. And then we can go to topics over here and then look. So we have different topics right here, and the manifestation, skills, buggy, website, projects. So we are only using it 1 out of 30. The minimum is 1 and the max is 35. And then you can go to your current density, right? So skills we're at, so total uses, the top one is skills, and looks like we're only using it like 1 time or something. So you have all kinds of different ways of looking at your content, right? You can go in here to sections, Control A, Control Copy. Now you can pull this up and paste it into Word right here, and you can see all the H1s and all the H2s and H3s are in here. And it's still fully formatted. This will paste perfectly into WordPress. Look at that. It'll paste perfectly into WordPress. So there you have it. Outranking version 7. This is truly a game changer. I've already created a full-blown article using Outranking, and it's already ranking on Google, and it ranked within a week on Google. So I can attest to this software actually creating good content, rankable content on Google. So if you are interested in this, go pick up from the link below And you can actually click on the link below and go and try for free. You can actually try this for free, and then you can actually test it out by just signing up for the lowest plan at $29. And then you can start adding on different packages when you need more documents or when you need more AI characters. All right, that's it for this review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next video.